Hey, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with my co-host Ojisan with another slice of Breadcast. I am so sorry we've not been around lately, but we are just trying to get some new material.
We have been preparing for this epic draft cast. All the bread on the table, all the bread from the world. We're looking at the number one draft picks of which bread gonna be. You know we're a big garlic bread team out here, but we also cannot overlook toast from Singapore, Malaysia, Kaya toast. You know, Kamir is coming in hard from Indonesia. I think that's going to be a solid first-round pick in terms of bread. There's a lot of bread on the table. You got your flatbread. You got your focaccia. You got ones people know, but we're looking at other variations out there on pan. And you know what? I am just hyped as it can be to talk about the bread draft for 2021. That's what we're talking about today, right?
And you guys, if you haven't checked it out, Ojisan has been doing an amazing walkthrough of his Madden series of sports ball.
I feel like we're not talking about bread. I think we're talking about the NFL draft.
The NFL draft, that is correct. So chat, welcome. We are talking about the 2021 NFL draft of this year. And I've been following the draft class like a fucking mad guy because believe it or not, the draft is honestly fun. It is a great time. I love this draft. It's like always a quality time because you're always speculating who's going to get what. And
hey, Mr. Kenny Boulder, when is the draft? It's this week. Is that true?
Thursday.
Thursday
It's Thursday night. First rounds are Thursday. So in our podcast, we're just only doing the first round. The first 30-some rounds, okay? 32 rounds.
But I do want to say, it's not always the first round picks that make history. Sometimes there's 6 other picks in front of you, right? And then even in the face of that adversity of no one, just the last pick people could care about, those are sometimes the one who make history. But let's talk about the Broncos. Let's talk about the first round.
We're not talking about all 32 teams there, Ojisan. I'm just gonna be.
We're talking about all the teams, but the only team anyone cares about is, of course, the Broncos, the heart of America, the team that makes dreams happen.
Exactly, my friend. And my co-host is Ojisan. Check out Ojisan. I don't have his Switch handle right now, but he should be in the channel.
Go on YouTube. We're looking at Bronco Ball, Sake for various types of sport, and we got a few other things. I just finished up the recording for this season of Bronco Ball. We just did one for the Falcons and the Raiders this season, wrapping up very nicely. It's I gotta say, it's one of the best Broncos seasons I've ever seen in person, out of person. I mean, it's almost as good meme ball as when everyone's favorite QB stepped onto the field to fill in for the Broncos recently.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going into the draft right now.
But we're talking about the draft. Let's find some new QBs.
Okay, so, all right, Oji-san. The first round. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, by the way, Mark Confident. I really appreciate it, my guy. As Mark would say, what did the Jags need? The Jaguars were last year. Their record was horrible. And their needs are, according to my preview, if you're in here, Oji-san, is they need QB, a tight end, a tackle, or a safety. Who is the Jaguars going to trade? Who are they going to trade?
No, I think everyone's looking at
who are they going to draft?
Yeah, there we go. I think they're going to trade for Minshew. Everyone's going to trade for Minshew. That's what it is.
Fucking no, mad lad. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, guaranteed they're going to pick up the best QB in the draft class. Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that's Lawrence
from Clemson.
Yep. Now,
guaranteed. So
why do you think he is number one in the class? I mean,
literally, everyone has been hyping Trevor for so long.
Hype is hype.
Trevor Lawrence, according to everyone, is the best QB in a generation. This guy is really fucking good. He is really fucking good. And everyone thinks he's going to be the first pick. 100%.
All right. So, okay, that's the natural. The person who's got the hype is going to be first. All right. And Jaguars need QB. Everyone needs offense, right? They need to build a team around someone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's straightforward. But then once the dynamics hit, who are we looking at next? In the first round, we're going down the Jets.
Second round, Jets. The Jets need a QB.
Again, QB.
A guard, an edge defense, or CB, which is cornerback. And let's be very clear. they traded their starting quarterback, Sam Darnold. So their QB list is basically dead. There's no one.
So they it's a must-pick QB position. And are we just going to go down to the second best QB on the list? Is it just going to be, okay, if we can't get Lawrence, are we going to get who? Like what, Wilson?
Yes, sir. I think it's going to be Jack Wilson from BYU. Jack Wilson, I don't know, like his draft capital skyrocketed. It went so fucking high in the past few months, and it is surreal that he's that high. And obviously, I personally think it's going to be Zach Wilson.
Okay, interesting. You know, I think the next team is also going to queue up for a QB, and then I want to we'll throw it to a little speculative question afterwards. But let's go to the 49ers. I think it's straightforward. They also need a QB. Isn't it just a clear-cut choice there?
I mean, I don't know, man. And I will, you know what? Mark is absolutely right. This is going to be a draft-heavy class for quarterbacks. There's so many quarterbacks on this list that I think the first 10 rounds or first 10 picks. 10 picks will be quarterbacks. And I agree with my boy. Actually, it's going to be a QB, but which QB?
Which one? There's a few now we've gotten the first couple picks out of the way. The ones that everyone would pick are there. Now we get a little bit more variability in it, right? So who's on your block? Who's on your block?
So for QBs, we have Justin Fields from Ohio State, Trey Lance from North Dakota State, and Mac Jones. Those are the top left. And if you're the 49ers, who do you pick, Cameron? Oh, sorry, Ojisan. Whoops.
Why you look? I mean, you can talk to the chat. Don't worry. You can look at the chat.
You got lots.
I want to hear it there. I want to hear them. So let's turn it over. We can turn it over to them. And anyone picking out something? Anyone picking out something there? While they are, feuding amongst themselves as they usually do, and they tend to always agree with whatever I say. So let's just go over here. Uncle's pick here is, I think there's a good. If you were betting on this, I think you could go with Mac Jones.
Absolutely. I 100% with you. Mac Jones is going to fit with the head coach Kyle Shanahan's schemes. I agree with you, Oji-san. It's going to be Mac Jones.
It's almost as if we're on the same wavelength, man.
I know.
We got this. But now we got the first three. I wanted to come back. Circular question over here. In previous drafts, some of the highest picked people have been touted as, okay, they're going to bring this team to the Super Bowl. Do you think any of these three teams are going to the Super Bowl with these QBs playing?
No.
All right. Trash picks then. Why would they pick them?
They're not. Yeah.
These aren't Super Bowl picks? Then why were you picking anyone?
Exactly.
They should trade away. Trade away. Why don't they trade their picks away?
They should.
Trade their position away to the Broncos. Now,
pick number
Falcons.
4.
Falcons.
So the Falcons need edge rusher, a cornerback, and a safety.
I mean, do they really need a safety?
I think I know what they're gonna pick.
Out of all the positions, So you say who they're gonna pick?
I think they're gonna pick the best defensive player.
Who's gonna go with Jones? Who's gonna pair up with Jones on the team? Right? Who's gonna go?
Jones.
Oh, so you're going outside of the offensive line. Sounds like.
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna pick motherfucking Micah Parsons, the best defensive player in the draft.
Interesting. It's always a solid strategy to build up your defense. But I think the betting pools are on offense. For most of these out here. If you had to pick for offense, do you have anyone?
Are you fucking kidding me? Literally, the needs of this, and I agree. The Falcons don't need a good offense. They have Julio Jones, one of the best wide receivers in the league.
You don't think they're going to pick a tight end?
All these are defensive fucking positions here, my guy.
You don't think they're going to pick a tight end?
You got edge rusher, you got a CB, and you got a safety. It's going to be Micah Parsons.
I'm just saying, I like the long ball odds of them choosing a tight end, which would probably be Pitts.
No,
I think that's a good.
My guess is gonna be Micah Parsons. If you think they're gonna put Kyle Pitts on number 1 or 4th overall, maybe. I don't think so though. It's gonna be Micah Parsons.
I'm looking at a wide range of stats out there. I'm looking at what intimate fans are concerned about. I'm looking at what the betting pools are. I just popped over through the digital servers into Vegas. I'm seeing what the odds are there. There's a lot of talk that it could be an offensive pick, but let's go down to a team that no one ever talks about, the Bengals.
It's going to be Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell. There's your dab. Because again, they literally got the first overall last year. They got Joe Barrows, the rookie QB, and they're gonna get the best tackle in the draft, which is Penei Sewell from Oregon.
It's rather straightforward. They really do need a lot of. Well, it's the Bengals. They need a lot of everything, isn't that true?
I mean, yeah, they need everything, but I guarantee it's gonna be Penei Sewell.
All right. So now with those 5 out of the way, those 5 off the field, we're almost approaching the Broncos, right?
Oh, we still got like 28 teams to go through, Ojisan.
No, I know, but Broncos have what? Pick 7?
Pick 9.
Pick 9 is yeah. We're almost so there's a couple more that could take some strong ones off the field. So what are what's the next ones? What are the next ones?
It's gonna be the Dolphins on pick number 6.
And with who do you think they're gonna go? Wide receiver?
So their needs are tackle, guard, defensive end, and edge rusher.
True. However, wide receiver. They're gonna go wide receiver. Guarantee it. Put your money on it. Hold. Diamond hands. Wide receiver.
I think they're gonna pick up Kyle Pitts, the best tight end.
So you're going back to Pitts there. Okay, so if the Falcons don't pick up Pitts, you're saying that the Dolphins are picking up Pitts?
Actually, that's a close one. I mean, this is so tough. Honestly, I bet they would pick Rashawn Slater. But I don't think he's 6 overall though.
That is that's out there. I mean, his stock is lower than a few others who would be prime candidates.
You know what? I'm gonna take it back. I think they're gonna draft Kyle Pitts first.
You go with Pitts. You're going with Pitts at the end of the day.
Going Pitts. Yep.
All right, lock it in. Chat, lock that in. And on Thursday, or really after Thursday, when the next time you see Mr. Kenny Boulder out here, make sure you hold him to it. Did he pick Pitts correctly?
Hell yeah. Okay, next one.
Falcons.
Detroit Lions, it's easy. They're going to pick Jamar Chase. They need a wide receiver.
Interesting choice there. Now you're going wide receiver. I mean, I could see how they would do that, but not like
it's gonna be wide receiver. Why the fuck would they not pick a wide receiver? They just literally got they lost their best wide receiver off season. They have a new quarterback with Jared Goff. They're gonna pick Jamar Chase as the first wide receiver.
You don't think they would go with someone like Micah Parsons?
Why Micah Parsons?
Come on, it's solid.
Oh wait, he's not available in mine. I already put him as the 4th overall.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You did. Yeah. Okay, so then let's go with yours on there and let's move on because I want to get to the Broncos. Panthers.
They need a
Panthers
QB.
Is even a team. The Panthers
need a wide receiver. They need a tight end. And let's be very clear, they already took Sam Darnold. So the Panthers traded for Sam Darnold from the Jets, so they have a QB technically already. And they still have Teddy Bridgewater for their QB from last year. So I guarantee they're going to pick a wide receiver. It's going to be Devontae Smith, who is, I think, the Heisman Trophy winner of 2021. So,
Heisman Trophy?
Yeah, he won the Heisman. He was like the first wide receiver since like the 90s, apparently. So
you don't think they would go for someone like offensive tackle or something like that?
No.
They don't need to fill in there, you think?
No, their needs are QB, wide receiver, tight end, and CB. I think they're going to pick Devontae Smith.
Man, there's some linemen out there who I think they could help out there. But
no,
alrighty. It's Panthers, so no one's really paying too much attention to them anyway.
All right, my Broncos.
Let's do this.
I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let you talk. What do the Broncos need?
First, I want to set the stage up here, right? So Broncos historically have great defense, they have great resilience over there. The offensive line, there were some hits. We've had troubles, injuries, COVID, some freshman players now ready for a great second season. Team is coming together. You got to believe it. They're coming together. Believe it. But now everyone always saying, what's up with Locke, right? So there's at least two strains of thought going out there. One is, can we just keep him? Let's put him into a little bit more well-oiled machine, another season, get him that playing time with the stronger offense. Don't replace QB, but get some more offense picks out there. That's one thought process. Because with more offensive picks, you really build that team up around him, give him the time to shine. True. The other one is probably what the
Bengals are going towards. Who are they going to pick?
It's a QB position. They're going to go for a QB position, almost 100% guaranteed is what the betting pools are going for. Now, that really comes down to where are they going to go to Ohio State? Are they going to go to Ohio State? Do you think they're going to do it? You think they're going to
I agree with you, Ojisan. They're going to lock down Justin Fields.
100%?
If Justin Fields is all the way down there and available at number 9, they're obviously going to pick Justin Fields. No fucking way they don't.
Now, it's interesting because you say if he's available down there, it's almost as if would one of the higher teams pick Justin Fields over one of the other
Again,
picks?
I don't think the 49ers will pick Justin Fields because, the drama, the story is that they're going to pick up Mac Jones. Mm-hmm. If it's not Justin Fields, I think it's going to be Trey Lance. But assuming on my board he's available, they're going to pick up Justin Fields. All right, next Cowboys. We got hustle and fucking bustle, my guy.
Cowboys here. What do they need? Was it center back?
They need center back. They need a tight end, edge, CB, and safety.
More safety. Everyone needs a safety. People just need to trade for those or pick up from free agency for safeties. All right, so out of those picks,
I know
they're going for edge. You think they're going to go edge? Pay?
No, I think the Cowboys will pick up. Let's see. Travion Moheg, 16, as a first-round pick.
Interesting.
Actually, no. Safeties are rarely ever first-round pick material.
Yeah.
Let me figure this out.
Safety is necessary, sure, but there are more strategic picks because these folks are going to be the ones that are building up experience. They're not necessarily going to be first line on the first day, the ones out there every day. These are ones you have to look at their potential next year, the year after next, and so on. So what do you think? Pay? Edge? Come on. Edge.
Sorry, I'm looking at the data here.
Let's go into the data.
Actually it's going to be Patrick Surtain because according to Pro Football, 40% to be likely drafted by the Cowboys. Now I'm going to say I agree with that. He's a cornerback. He's number 13 ranked. He's going to be drafted by number 10. So I think it's going to be Patrick Surtain.
Did you say quarterback or a cornerback?
Cornerback.
Yeah.
CB dog.
Yeah, he could.
Which brings me to number 11, New York Giants. Who do you think is the New York Giants?
Right. They need edge.
They need a tackle. They need a guard, and they do need edge as well.
They do need edge. I think the one I was saying earlier, if he's not picked up sooner, pay.
I think it's going to be Rashawn Slater, tackle.
Okay. Interesting.
Rashawn Slater, he's ranked number 11. He's one of the best tackles in the league. And pick number 11. Makes sense.
Okay, that would be great, especially for branding and all that. But you don't think they're going to go for edge? I really see that they could pick up edge. I mean, it's almost as if it's the Giants. A lot of their holes are on the sides there when they're trying to defend. But okay. I go either way.
Eagles, Ojisan.
With the Eagles, I'm not. Yeah, it's like with the Giants. I'm not one or the other. I could see cornerback.
The Eagles need a QB, a wide receiver, a linebacker, or another cornerback.
No, they need several cornerbacks.
They recently just last year they drafted Jalen Hurts, and then they traded Carson Wentz, their starting QB, to the Colts. So they have a QB technically. So I think they're going to draft a wide receiver. That's going to be Jalen Whittle. Jalen Whittle, according to Pro Football, is 20% likely to be drafted by the Eagles.
True. You don't think they're going to do like a cornerback like Newsome or like Horn? You're going to they're going to go wide receiver.
I think wide receiver. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because I would almost pick him for maybe like the Pats or something like that.
I will say right now, if you want to name a single wide receiver that isn't a tight end named Urson, then yeah, there's no wide receivers in the Eagles right now. So we're gonna go to the Chargers at number 13, and the Chargers need a tackle, guard, or a cornerback.
So yeah, I almost want to repeat some of the names I said earlier if they're not picked up. No, cornerbacks, I think I would just say the ones they already said. I mean, there's a few out there. What, Horn, Newsome? I think cornerback is one of those where a lot of teams need it, and it's real prime opportunity right now. There's a good range of candidates for it.
I want to say this, Ojisan. You're wrong because they don't need cornerbacks. They need tackles. They need people to defend their quality Rookie of the Year player. What's his name? The Chargers QB, Justin Herbert from Oregon last year. He was number 13. I think they're going to draft.
They can pick that up. They can pick that up from trades, free agents.
Dude, we're already go into the draft. We're already a month and a half to free agency. There's no one left. That's good. So they're going to draft number 15, Christian Darasaw, tackle from Virginia Tech. Guaranteed.
I don't even think he. He's lower on the
most drafted
aggregates I have here
by the Vikings or by the Chargers at 17%. I think that the Chargers, if he's available, they're gonna pick him up. Easy.
I mean, my aggregates put him a little bit lower on this list, but all right, interesting choice. I want to say it's on the priority list. Tackles are a bit lower, but all right.
Yeah.
We're going to
next.
Vikings.
Tell me. Yeah, the Vikings, number 14. Who are they gonna pick?
They need a serious tackle.
Yes, sir.
I'm exactly doing the opposite of what I just said. So, if there was a team that needed a tackle, it's
so
them.
simple. It is so simple who they're going to pick. The Vikings are going to pick Elijah Vera Tucker from USC.
Not Slater?
Not Slater. I don't think they're going to pick Slater.
All right.
Because Slater is not available on my board.
That's true, isn't it? I mean, I'll just say this is the one team, if you had to pick a tackle, I'll give it to the Vikings that they need to pick a tackle.
I agree. The Vikings have no interior linemen at all. So they're going to go straight. And they're going to grab Tucker. All right. The New England Patriots at number 15. And let me remind you, they did re-sign Cam Newton. And they won free agency, in my opinion. They basically took all the good free agents on the market, paid almost $100 million guaranteed money for this year for all the free agents.
Well, I mean, when you drop the GOAT, you have a lot of money left over to just throw around out there.
So who do you think they're going to draft with an aging bad QB?
The Pats, there's a lot of talk of them replacing QB. So now you have to look for wide receiver. You need the strong offense to complement the QB, and I think probably going to go into wide receiver territory, probably like a Waddle. So it's a little tough. They're really going to stick around.
I got this. I fucking got this. They're going to draft Trey Lance if he's available.
All right.
Guaranteed.
Why is it guaranteed? Break that down a little bit more.
They have Cap Newton, and Cap Newton was not productive at all last year in 2020. So my guess is Bill Belichick, he wants a QB that wins. He wants something that's fast. He's going to get the next available QB on the market, and that's going to be Trey Lance. So Trey Lance is going to go and become a Patriot.
They're really just doubling up on the QBs then at that point. They could have just taken the time to replace. They could have taken the chance to replace. You don't think they're going to opt into something to build up that offensive line more?
Who are they going to build? There's literally no good offensive characters left at 15.
Oh yeah, I think you've already taken a lot of them higher up on the list. That's why.
So I'm gonna go to the Cardinals at number 16. Actually, no, wait. Sorry. Who do you think is going to be 15? Sorry, I didn't know the answer.
If things line up, there's a lot of talk for Waddle ending up there as wide receiver. That's one of the higher on the ticker. That's kind of like one of the higher names up there.
Fine.
I could see any wide receiver really. I could see any wide receiver really.
I think it's going to be Trey Lance.
I could even see Tony up there.
Anyway,
Kadarius Toney.
Cardinals
potentially. Cardinals. Yet another team that needs a cornerback.
So they need a tight end or defensive player, DI, or a CB cornerback.
Come on, cornerback.
And I'm gonna say right now,
Newsome.
It's gonna be fucking Christian Barmore from Alabama.
Oh,
he's ranked 12. He's still available on my board. The Cardinals pick him up.
That is out of left field. Not going to lie. That's a little bit out of left field. don't know how to process that, but we can come back to that after the draft and see how well that stood up.
All right, next. The Raiders, fuck the Raiders, by the way, as a Broncos player, or Broncos fan.
The last game in this Bronco Ball season is Raider game. I think everyone's going to enjoy it.
I firmly believe that the Raiders will pick up a safety, Trevon Moehrig.
The Raiders would be a team that chooses a safety when they could have chosen anything else. At least choose a tackle over a safety.
They are 19% likely to pick up this guy. 19%. He's ranked 16. The Raiders are number 17. It makes sense. They pick up Trevon Moehrig. Boom.
Sure. All right. It's Raiders, so they're probably going to pick. You know, they're actually probably going to give away their pick.
Probably. Next is going to be the Dolphins at 18.
Yes. And I forget what we said earlier. They need an edge, right? They need an edge like Phillips.
They need a tight end, guard, defensive player, and an edge as well.
Yes, Phillips. We're going to go with Phillips. High listed on the ticker of all the names out there. I almost would say should have been a little bit higher on the list, but I think the aggregate says pick 18, Dolphins goes for Phillips.
I'm going to say I disagree. I think it's going to be Kwity Paye from Michigan.
Oh, I put him higher. That's why.
Kwity Paye, or sorry, I can't say his name. I think he's going to get drafted by the Dolphins. Even though he's ranked 24, I think they're going to pick him at 18 because he is what they need. They need someone who's edge. They need someone who can bring that edge.
All right.
Exactly.
If we're going from
19,
there, Washington.
The Washington needed everything, dude. Look at that list. Quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, tackle, linebacker, and they also need a name as well.
Yeah. So what? They're going to pick. I mean, if there are no QBs available, they're probably going to pick like a wide receiver to build up that offense. If they're going to go for a defensive route, like I said, there's a lot of cornerbacks out there. They could probably pick up a tackle. Why not? Give it to them.
I think I agree with you there, Ojisan. They're probably going to pick, in my humble opinion, sorry, I got to find them again. Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
Well, you're going to probably like Darasaw. No, you already picked Darasaw.
I think he's going to pick an offensive player, Jeremiah Owusu-Koromo, who is a linebacker. He's ranked number 19. The Washington football team's 19 pick. They're going to pick him because according to the football pro percent likely to draft this guy.
Okay. Are you just looking at who's ranked what number and if that corresponds to that team?
I think so. I think they're going to pick him up because imagine Chase Young. I think he was like second or third overall last year. With this guy, they're going to be an amazing defense next year.
How many more? We got a lot more to power through here. So let's do a speed round.
We got hustle, bro.
Our set it up. You give me your hits, okay? Our speed round at the Panthers, right? We're at the Panthers here. Pick 20.
No. Pick is the Bears, my guy.
Yeah. Bears, sure.
I think the Bears are gonna pick Rashad Bateman.
Okay. Next pick.
Colts. The Colts need a wide receiver, a tackle, or an edge, and I think the Colts are gonna pick. Let me see. I'm scrolling down, looking at the data here.
Farley.
The Colts. Jesus, this is really bad data.
Farley, cornerback.
Yeah, sure for you, but I don't know who the Colts are gonna pick. Who the fuck are the Colts gonna pick at this point? Wide receiver, tight.
Tackle?
I don't think JC's not gonna be it. No,
Eichenberg?
I don't think so.
Eichenberg. Could go edge away. Tackle Leatherwood.
No, I think the Jets want him more. What did the Cowboys need? A wide receiver. What the fuck? There's no percentages with the Colts. That's so weird. I'm just looking at the data right here, and there's nothing on the Colts. The Colts.
Are you using the most up-to-date list of the picks, and is that influencing the data?
Yeah, it is, because
haven't a few teams moved around or something and traded around their picks or something like that?
What the fuck?
Okay, the Colts are giving away their position. They're going to give it over to Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I think the Colts will pick, in my humble opinion, they're gonna pick Tavon Jenkins, tackle. All right, next is gonna be the Titans. The Titans wide receiver, and they will clearly pick, if available, Elijah Moore. Jets.
I think there was a lot more wide receivers. Okay, regardless, Jets. Running back.
The Jets will pick Greg 100%. Newsome, cornerback.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. Speed round, Steelers.
Steelers center. Need a QB,
center.
Tackle.
100% center.
Center?
Center.
Who the fuck they're gonna pick?
Humphrey. Creed Humphrey. He was previously a wrestler. That's what you want in a center. Someone who can like grapple out there. Yeah, a good leader. Good leader out there.
I think Walker Little is gonna be drafted by the Steelers. All right, Jags.
Jags, back to them.
25, number 25.
Tackle. They're probably gonna pick a tackle. It's the Jaguars. Really?
Yeah.
To give away, trade out your position. Trade this pick to some other team. If the Jags are listening, trade.
They're not gonna trade.
Trade your pick to someone else.
I think they're gonna draft Dylan Ramdus at 25. Browns.
Which position is he?
He's a tackle.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yep. Browns. They need tackles as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they need defensive players, edge. They just need defensive players. I think they're gonna get Jason Owa.
Okay, yeah, I thought I may have put him a little bit higher up, or I think he may be a little bit lower on the list here, but yeah, he could land here. Building up defense is a solid move. Similarly,
number 27 is going to be Terrace Marshall Jr. from LSU.
What position here?
He's a wide receiver.
Oh, okay, so that's why I had defense up here, but you're going to go wide receiver? You're not going to go like Bateman or anyone?
Nah, dude, no.
All right.
Bateman already got drafted already. So.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's a lot here.
All right, number 28 with the Saints. Who are the Saints going to pick?
They need linebackers. Isn't that true? They need linebackers.
Kinda.
No, you're going to go somewhere else? What, you're going to go offense?
I mean, they lost their best QB, just saying.
Oh, they can build up. They can build up from what they have. They need what we're getting right around here in this pack while you look through your data is teams are building up on that defense. They're following the Bronco lead and building up a strong foundation. That defense is an impeccable foundation you need. That's why you go to linebacker.
They're gonna pick a CB and they're gonna pick J.C. Horn.
Okay, okay, that's very solid. I said him earlier, but if he's still available, yeah, definitely.
All right, and then Green Bay Packers are going to pick Asante Samuel Jr. CB.
Yep, definitely could.
All right, Bills, come on.
We're coming to the end here. Bills.
The Bills need a defensive end, edge, and cornerback. I think it's going to be Azeez Ojulari because he's one of the best edge right now. So I think it's going to be. Actually, no. I take it back. It's going to be Jalen Phillips.
All right, you know what? I'll give you the 50-50 split on those. If he gets either of those right for this pick, definitely give some props later in the week. But we're coming over to the Ravens now, right? They need tackles.
Yes.
Ravens are desperate, you could say. I know a lot of people are using that term out there. And we've mentioned a lot of tackles. I usually say someone should pick someone else instead of a tackle first. There's a lot of good talent out there. But there's also a lot of good talent on tackles. And I think Leatherwood is a name floating around for pick 31 here.
Leatherwood, I don't see him.
Alabama.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's do Leatherwood. Actually, no, I don't think they're gonna pick Leatherwood. I think they would rather get edge. They would take Azeez Ojulari.
Then you just pick. Oh, so if he's available.
Yeah, if he's available.
Okay, I could see.
Last but not least is the Buccaneers.
The Super Bowl team.
Yes, sir.
One everyone's been waiting for.
They're going to pick a safety. And I think they're going to pick Elijah Molden.
Okay, why a safety? Give a quick briefing on why a safety is.
They just need more defense. They're a defense-heavy team.
You don't think they would go for if there's cornerbacks left, if there's edge left?
Yeah, I think they'd go for him. So
all right, you know what, chat? That I think is the most daring pick of them all for this first round. Definitely come back on one of his streams later in this week to see if he got that right.
There you go.
Give him props if he did. Give him props if he did. He's probably not going to. I don't know if the odds are there. It's a wide open field in some cases out here. Still, some plays could be on the table that could change everything up.
There's your 32 picks, y'all.
It's the draft.
Ojisan, please wrap it up. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We'll do that. All right. As we talked about, I think the number one pick for bread is going to be garlic bread as usual. But don't be surprised if bread from Southeast Asia comes up in the top 10, just taking that field away, because it's all about, what is it about? It's the mean
all that
ball.
Bread, baby.
It's
all that bread.
That bread.
All that bread, baby. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kenny Boulder. This is our draft special. I'm so sorry that we're running late. It's just that, things have gone by and we've been busy. But again, I appreciate your time. Oji-san, thank you so much for being here, as always, my guy.
For leading us in the draft. It's always fun to go through this.
We appreciate you. So have a great night. Again, follow me, Kenny Boulder, and follow Oji-san. We're both on YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. So thank you so much.
Come over to the training fields. See us there. We'll see you in the future. Take care.
Take care. See ya. Take care.